We are going live with the streams. So I'm now live on both sides. So hopefully you can hear me on both of them. Hey Claire, how you doing? Can you hear us okay? How you doing, Gail? Yep, sound is fine. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm actually, hey Sophie, how you doing? I'm actually getting the hang of this kind of thing now, just when it's all coming to an end, which is a little bit sad. So, let me just move that over just a fraction, and we're good. So we'll get going. Obviously I'm hearing now that Legoland is preparing to open on the 4th of July. You can start booking tickets. They must be confident. So if Legoland can open, then why can't the gyms? But hey, I'm not the government, but there you go. Obviously these things, McDonald's is open, KFC's open, but the health and fitness. I get it, it's all about financial. I get it, they employ a lot more people, they drive economy more than we do, etc. But that's my fault. I'm not very political. So anyway, get yourself some water, get yourself some energy, get yourself some sunshine, and we'll get going. Can everybody's good? We shall get going. I shall go and set this timer. Usual, 2 minutes, jogging on the spot, press up, sit up, squats, and then we'll work on clinch work tonight. So let's get going on that one, all right? So if you're in, let me know, just say hello. All right, 5 seconds, jogging on the spot, please. Let's go, here it is. Just jogging on the spot, let's just warm up. Let's get ourselves nice and warm. Let me move a bit closer, you don't need to see my legs, there we go. So I can see what's going on. Oh. How you doing? Please join in if you just joined on the live. It looks like we're on the home stretch. June is finally here. The last month, I think, of lockdown for gyms, and then we can go back to work. I know that elite martial artists, people who do it for a living, your UFC fighters, your professional Muay Thai fighters, the guys who make a living from it, their job is obviously. How you doing, James? Join in. Get fit, ready for your return to the rugby season. So obviously elite martial arts like the kind of Liam Harrison, those sort of people do it for a living, they're back. I know obviously Thailand started training again. Tiger Muay Thai's opened up again. All the gyms in Bangkok are starting to open up again with some regulations, but at least we're moving in the right direction. So hopefully we'll be back. There will be quite a lot of restrictions when we come back to the classes, which I'll put on our social media, so you can actually tune in, and you'll have to register for each class, so you can't just turn up, I'm afraid. You won't be able to just literally turn up and, hey Jonathan, thanks for joining. You won't be able to just turn up and walk in, you'll have to pre-register, and there might be a waiting list, because I will have to limit the numbers in our little gym. All right, 20 seconds. We're gonna do 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. We're going to push it a little bit harder tonight. I have been a little bit lazy recently. Let me say hello to a few people. Thanks for joining. Wave. So remember, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. Crack them out, get back up. Let's go. Down we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Press sit-ups. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Round 2. Here we go. I'm kind of going to miss these online, standing in front of a laptop and an iPad with a camera pointed looking at myself. But it's interesting to document how much weight I gained and actually lost. So we go again, one more round, jogging on the spot, but this time I want you to listen to my cues. We're going to be jogging, so normal jogging first. And we're going to go between punching up, hands out, and then punching out, between those three things. So just punching out, start with literally, just punching out to the side. Okay. Okay, hands out to the side. Come a bit closer. Who's there? Hey Beach, how you doing, man? Join in. Okay, punching up. These aren't specifically techniques, they're just things to get the heart moving, get your muscles moving. And out to the side again. Okay, now we're going to do circles as we do this. 10 one way, and 10 the other way. These are just substitutes in case you haven't got a rope to skip. Okay, and jogging out, punching out. Knees up a bit higher, please. Let's move it, let's move it, let's move it. Join in. If you just joined us, we're just on the warm-up period. Please get involved. No equipment needed. Remember, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. Okay, punching up for the last 15 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Keep it moving, 5 seconds, out to the side, circles. Let's finish off. Okay, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, done. Drink of water, catch your breath. I'll give you a minute and we'll get going on the technique. See who's on. Who have we got? How you doing, guys? Good. If you're joining in, say hello. Sophie, thank you very much for the mention. We turn it off. Yeah, Sophie, thanks for mentioning us, posting your workout summary. Great work, excellent. Gets you motivated to post it out there just to see how much you've worked. Makes you responsible. Gets you motivated, pushes you a little bit. How you doing? The dog is attacking me now. I don't have a dog. I can't be responsible for your dog. All right. So we're going to work on clinch work. So what are the fundamental differences between kickboxing and Thai boxing? Is when we grab onto each other in a K1 or a kickboxing match, you're allowed to strike once and then you must release. In a traditional kickboxing, there is no clinch work or grappling at all. In K1, you can have one and you release, but in Thai boxing, if you're active, in other words, you're doing stuff that will allow the fight to continue in the clinch. Some fighters are known as clinch fighters, some are known as boxers, some are known as kickers. There's a very different name for it. And someone who clinches the knees is called a Muay Thai, in other words, cow for knee. To that point, they're specialists in it, and that changes the game completely. If you're a puncher or a kicker, you grab hold of them, take them into a world that they're not used to. All right, so for the clinch work, we want to have what we call a neutral guard. So from the side, I'm not in a southpaw and I'm not in an orthodox position. My feet are straight. Reason being is I'm not giving away as to which way I'm going to go or which knee I'm going to throw. Also, if I've got one leg forward, it can be swept, it can be thrown, you can trip it, all that kind of stuff. Also, gives you better balance to be able to move with the person. So, neutral feet, feet just slightly wider than your hips. And then what we're going to do is turn our toes out and drop our knees just a little bit. Now, I am on my own today. My partner in crime is actually still working on Zoom calls and things like that. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it on my own. So we're just going to put one hand out and put the other hand on top of each other. And we're going to wrap our hands like this. So imagine if you had a pair of gloves on, you won't be able to use your fingers. We're going to cup on top of each other like that. There's a million different ways of doing it. This is just my personal favourite way of doing it, is locking our hands together like this. Now imagine that's around the back of someone's head and their neck is in between here. What we're going to do is lock in. Okay, so we're just going to work on this little movement, just backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And all I'm going to do is take a little step to the left. Okay, it's like the time walk. Let's do the time walk. It's just a step to the left and then a jump to the right. No, bad reference. Move on. Okay, so little step, and then I'm going to pretend to pull the person down. So I've got the person around the neck. They're probably trying to do the same thing. Yeah, it's a terrible reference, wasn't it? I'm sorry, I do apologise. If you know what that was, then shame on you. So again, like this, nice and easy. Arms locked together, and we're going to take a little step and then pull. Like I say, I'm not old enough. Well, there you go. Okay, so hands like this, take a little step and then pull. What we're going to do. So imagine you had your partner round the back of the neck, and take a little step to the left. Their feet will be the same as yours, so you're going to step to the outside of their foot, and you're just going to pull them down. Pivot on your toes a little bit, and just pull them down. Okay, that's just the first part of it, and it works both ways. So you take a step to the right, and then pull down. Okay, this is the very, very basics, because on Monday we always break it down into the fundamentals of it. The very simple spots, but we also give you some good technique. So remember, flat feet, turn your toes out, little bend in the legs, one hand up, one hand down as if you're clapping, like this. Bring it a bit closer. You see, that's how I do my clinch. There is different ways of doing it. If you ever went to Thailand, they'll tell you different ways. I've seen this way, I've seen this way, I've seen all, that's just my favourite. There's no right or wrong, it'll work for you. Okay, around the back of the neck, nice step, so you step to one side and pull down. I'm not going to move just yet, we're just going to work on that little pull. Okay, always come to that neutral guard, step, pull. Okay, step, pull. So you're not pulling them round. This isn't a dance, this is a fine spot. I want to put their head into the floor. So I'm taking a little step past them and I'm pulling their head down to the floor. Okay, that's just the beginning part. So get that right, hands up round their neck. Your hand should be roughly around the back of their head here, not on their neck, on their head. Okay, lock it in. So it's a step, pull, and the other side, step, pull. Okay, step, pull. Okay, that's just the basics. So keep on doing that for a few more minutes. Work on that one. Remember, step, pull, come back to guard position. Step, pull. Those are the very basic steps. We're just going to work on something else from there. See what else we got there. Good, no more comments. Great, everybody's working hard. I make a massive assumption with you guys. I make a massive assumption that you guys are working so hard that you actually don't have time to text me or message. So I make massive assumption. In my head, you're working so hard, you're awesome. So remember, step, pull. Okay, step, pull. Okay, so we're going to move that on a little bit to a different one where we're going to step and we're going to pivot this back foot. So we're going to pivot on your front foot and take a little step back. We've done this one before. It's very, very basic. Step, pivot your foot. So what we're going to do is just step, pivot that foot. Got it? Okay, how you doing? Wave to a few people. Correct. So, okay, step. When you pull, we've just done that part, you pivot on your front foot, you just stepped, and you come round to the back, okay? Because you're making room to pull the person down into that position. What will happen is if they're here like this, their neck will go down and they'll roll over. That's the ideal situation, which we're going to return with the knee ourselves, okay? So one more time, hands up, step, pull, pivot, and then just work on that side. Works on both sides, okay? Step, pivot, okay? Step, pivot. So, step left, pivot on this front foot, this back leg goes that way. This way, one more time. Step, pivot on this foot, and this leg goes that way. Okay, one more time. So, we step with this foot, and we pivot back with this foot, okay? Got it? So, step, move, step, move. So, bringing in the hands, step, move, got it? Step, move. What's that going on there? Yep. So, one more time. Step, move. Step, move. Okay. Work on those a few more times, and then we'll bring in the knees, we'll bring in the trips, and we'll show you a few more things. It's a bit difficult to show on my own, and obviously you guys might be on your own. But obviously when we get back to the gym, some of the rudiments should be in the head still. So, again, remember, step, pivot. Okay. Step, pivot. Okay, step, pivot, step, pivot. Now, we're going to throw the knee on just to make a basic move. So rather than just throwing the knee up the middle, so again, we're going to step, pivot, knee. Okay, one more time. So the idea being you pivot the person down, and as they're falling, you throw the knee to finish. One more time. So step, pivot, knee. So break that down with the legs. Step, pivot, and use this leg which I've just flipped to the back to throw the knee. One more time. So step, okay, I'm going to pivot on this foot and bring this leg back. And this back leg I've just moved is the one that's going to throw the knee. Holding on at the same time. Step, pivot, knee. So step, pivot, knee. Back. Always come back to the center. So, can you see? Oh, right, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. We are back. Yeah, no. You should be back on YouTube now. Can we see? Can you see? Let me know. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, my biggest problem at the gym, there is no Wi-Fi, so I have to rely on 4G, which is a serious pain in the you-know-whats. That's pretty much been the root of my problem this whole time. No end of problems, because there's no Wi-Fi at the gym. And so I have to bring a 4G dongle, and that's what causes us no end of problems. Every time I've worked out that every time the signal gets low, YouTube kicks me out, etc. It's no end of problems. All right, so we'll have a quick burnout just to finish off before the 10 pence in the meter runs out, and we'll go on. So, 2-minute round, we're just going to throw knees, and we're going to do a press-ups when I shout. Okay, we're going to do 10 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to do a press-up. Well, there isn't 5G, I'm afraid, because it causes corona, remember? Remember, I've done my research, bro. I've looked at a YouTube video. There's no 5G around here. 4G's all right, it's just when it flakes out properly. I might have to have a chat with one of the actual residents, see if I can steal their Wi-Fi. All right, so what we're going to do, 10 knees, 1 press up, okay? 10 knees, 1 press up, 10 knees, 1 press up for 3 minutes, okay? 10 knees, 1 press up, 3 minutes. Yeah, you ready? 10 knees, 1 press up. 10 knees, 1 press up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press up. Here we go. 10 knees again and then 1 press up. Let's go. 10 knees, 1 press up. Let's go. How you doing? 10 knees, 1 press up. Let's go. Use the hands as well, please. 10 knees, 1 press up. Okay, let's go. Make sure you shoot your legs back up. 10 knees. 1 press up. 10 knees, 1 press up. Let's go. Yes. 2 minutes. Let's go. YouTube seems to have stopped now for some reason, the audio, the video. What is going on now? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going. Let's go. Come on, let's go. 10 knees, 1 press up. Let's go. YouTube will be back on a second. Had to reset it after that time when the internet crapped out. Let's go. YouTube will be back on, don't worry, it's coming. There's a little delay. Let's go. I'll be glad when this is over, I tell you. Let's go. 8, 9, 10. 1 press up, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 50 seconds left, let's go. 1 press up, 10 knees. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down we go. 40 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Couple more sets in you. Easily. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds, at least 1 more. Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more, let's go, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Right. Let me turn that off. Everybody, drink of water. Why is YouTube playing up again? It's driving me nuts. So, sorry about the actual interruptions there. Poor internet killed play. So, quick little stretch. If you guys are short of time, then please go off and do your own thing. If you can bear with me for a few minutes, we're going to have a little stretch down. So feet as wide apart as you can get them. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Okay? And all we're going to do is just stay in this position for a few seconds. Hold it, and then we're just going to slowly melt down and put our hand on the floor. Pivot from the waist, not from the back as much as possible. Try and keep a flat back and just slowly give into the stretch. Make sure those feet are pointing forward, not off to the side. They're not pointing off to the side. Make sure they're pointing forward, not akimbo over here. And just stretch. Now, in this position, change your weight slightly to one side and bring this foot to the sky and slightly bend down a little bit. If you can drop yourself down, you've got no knee injuries like I have, then please do. But if not, just stay in this stretch. Make sure your toes are pointing up. You'll feel quite an intense stretch down the back of the hamstring. Stay there. You can put your weight on here or weight on the floor if you want to. Your choice. And then slowly, slowly bring yourself back into that forward stretch. Feet forward. And then give in a little bit deeper. And bring yourself back up. Same on the other side. Turn that foot out. Bend this knee a little bit and then put the stretch back down. Toes pointing up. Toes pointing up. And just give in. And then back to the center. Now, bring your feet slightly closer together. And then now turn your toes out. And then slowly, slowly squat down using your hands or your hands to push yourself wide open. How you doing, Vincent? And then squat down. Open up those hips. Open up that groin. And time. Well done, everybody. Sorry for the we nearly made it all the way through. Sunday we made it with not a single problem. We almost made it all the way through. Probably made 80% of it all the way through without any problems. So thank you so much for joining. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Hopefully, trouble-free. It is dead on 8 o'clock, so hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for everybody who joins. Hope to see you very soon. If Legoland open up before us, I will officially quit. You know, because if they can allow Legoland to open, then see ya.